Perhaps each of us has once dreamed of having a small garden, a place where we can touch fresh green leaves and smell the fragrance of flowers mixed with damp soil. This garden doesn't need to be large or perfect. It just needs to belong to us, so we can slow down, breathe deeper, and feel alive. Just yesterday, a single bud we had been watching finally bloomed. Even though it is just one flower, its fragrance fills the entire small garden. It reminds us that sometimes the smallest things can bring the greatest joy. Gardening is not only about planting seeds and waiting for them to grow. It is a journey of curiosity, patience, and gratitude. Each step, from watering the soil to watching the first sprout, becomes part of a story. And in this story, we are both the storyteller and the listener. In the garden, we learn to accept what we cannot control. Some days it rains too much, and leaves fall yellow to the ground. Some days the sun is harsh, and plants bend under the heat. Yet nature always finds its balance, teaching us to trust and adapt. It reminds us that perfection is not required for life to thrive. The garden also teaches us patience. A seed sown today will not sprout tomorrow. Every tender leaf feels like a gift for our waiting. When flowers bloom or fruits ripen, the joy is not only in the harvest, it is also in the slow transformation we witnessed along the way. Gardening brings life into the home. The balcony is no longer just for hanging clothes. It has become a green retreat, a quiet corner to pause and breathe. Sunlight dances on leaves, creating shadows that move gently with the wind. The air carries the sweet scent of blossoms, filling the space with calm and joy. The rooftop transforms into a lively garden where sparrows hop between branches. Even the smallest corner, once ignored, now shines with life and beauty. Looking down from the sky, we realize how much beauty can grow when we make space for nature. This is more than a garden. It is a sanctuary for the heart, a living reminder that life thrives where we nurture it. Whenever we feel tired, touching the soil calms the heart. Looking at a tender sprout teaches us to hope again. Peace, we realize, is not far away. It hides inside the simplest things we often overlook. Urban gardening is not too difficult. It doesn't depend on space or time. It depends on giving a small part of your heart to nature. Even one pot of herbs by the window can bring joy to daily life. The garden teaches us to share. Fresh vegetables for a neighbor, a basket of lemons for a friend. These gifts are not just food, but symbols of kindness. And every act of sharing makes the bond between people stronger. Gardening helps us value food more deeply. When we grow chili or eggplant with our own hands, we will see the time hidden inside. We see patience, sunlight, and care woven into every harvest. Then every meal becomes more than food, it becomes gratitude.
hay là những cái này mình giống chú hề rồi.
The garden also connects us to the earth. Instead of throwing away kitchen scraps, we can turn them into compost. Peels, coffee grounds, or vegetable scraps all return to the soil as nourishment. This cycle reminds us that nothing is truly wasted in nature. By gardening, we also protect the environment. Plants clean the air, cool our homes, and reduce noise. Using organic compost means fewer chemicals and healthier soil. Each small garden is like a breath of fresh air for the planet. I used pureed banana peels combined with rice water to get a very good organic fertilizer for plants. As the garden grows, it nourishes both body and soul. Each plant rising teaches us patience, gratitude, and trust. The garden is not just outside it, it is also growing inside us. For some, gardening may seem like just a hobby. But if we look deeper, it is a way of living, a way that is slower, more mindful, and more thankful. It reconnects us with nature in a world that moves too fast. So wherever you are, city or countryside, try starting with one pot. Plant a seed, water it, and let the sunlight join you. From that tiny seed, joy can bloom into a whole garden in your heart. Because gardening is not only planting seeds in the soil, it is about planting hope, kindness, and happiness in the soul. Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next video.
2 quả ăn.